number 2. It may look like we're in the jungle. That's because, well, while we are all social distancing, the one place that I do venture out to is my brother's house. There's my big brother, Steve. Steve, what are you harvesting today?
Some loquats.
Ah, loquats. What do those taste like?
They're like a combo between a plum, a cherry, and a pear, I think.
Nice. Let's have those for lunch. Let's go in, guys. We're going to have a lesson today in our big brother's house. Okay, welcome, everyone. Welcome to Steven's house. I'm going to close that door. I'll see you guys in a second once I sit down. Again, welcome. This is my big brother Steve's house, and he cut us some loquats, also called Japanese plum. Is that right?
Yeah.
Japanese plum. We'll have these later. Okay, everyone, we're going to get into it. We have a pretty lengthy PowerPoint slide today working on syllables, specifically closed syllables, shutting that door. I'm really excited to get into it. But before we go in, we might not be in McKinley room 202. We may not be in my house. Same expectations apply for my brother's house. If you need a snack, you just pause me and go get that snack. If you need to go to the bathroom, go to the bathroom. Again, this is the freedom of a virtual classroom. You can do this at your leisure. I just ask that you get this video and activity done by our following Monday. I will see you guys soon in the virtual PowerPoint. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Miss Mel and Ms. Evanny's Reading Skills Virtual PowerPoint. Today is Monday, April 27th, 2020. Let's get into it. Syllable talk. Remember that umbrella? Let's do our syllable review. Words are made up of parts, and those parts are called syllables. Kind of like how a watch is made up of different parts. You have the band, you have the face. A word is made up of parts, and those parts are called syllables to form that whole word. You might have heard in the past that a syllable is kind of like one push of breath. You might feel that air, like cat. You might feel that air on your hand. That's something we learned in our early years. So here's an example. The word cupcake is made up of 2 syllables. It's made up of 2 parts, cup and cake. The word tree is made up of 1 syllable. It only has 1 part. And the word wombat, if anyone has ever seen a wombat, that's a wombat, is made up of 2 syllables, wom and bat. It's made up of 2 parts. Backpack, you can even feel the air for each syllable. Backpack is made up of 2 parts. So what's the definition of a syllable? Definition of these parts that make up all the words. A syllable is a word or part of a word, and here's the kicker, here's the big part, with 1 vowel sound. The word pumpkin, pumpkin, it's 2 syllables, it's 2 parts, because you hear 2 vowel sounds. Each part will have 1 vowel sound. The word cat, you only hear 1 vowel sound, so it is 1 syllable, it's 1 part. A syllable can have more than 1 vowel letter, but it will only have 1 vowel sound. So kind of like in the word team, you have 2 vowel letters there. You have your E and your A, but they only make 1 vowel sound, so it is 1 part. It is 1 syllable. The number of syllables in a word is equal to the number of vowel sounds that you can hear. Here's the word goat. Even though it has 2 vowels, goat, O, O. You only hear 1 vowel sound, so it is 1 syllable. It is 1 part. 1 vowel sound. This is something super, super, super important for us to remember. Each syllable will only have 1 vowel sound, says this guy. The number of syllables in a word, again, is equal to the number of vowel sounds that we can hear. So rabbit, ah, I. It has 2 vowels, and you can also hear each sound. You hear 2 vowel sounds, so it is 2 syllables. It is 2 parts. The word rabbit is made up of 2 parts because you hear 2 vowel sounds. Let's look at these. Syllable, yes or no? Why or why not? Is a syllable? No, there's no vowel sound. Nope. Hit, I hear a vowel sound, so it is a syllable. Home, oh. It's a one-syllable word because I hear one vowel sound. And stir. No vowels there, not a syllable. There are 6 different types of syllables. So all of our words in English, all of our words can be made up of 6 different parts, basically. They're all made up of these 6 different syllable types. Let's look at it another way. Let's say this is our overarching concept, dog breeds. Just like it might be syllables that we saw on our last slide. The dog breeds. What are types of dog breeds? Well, we have husky, we have labs, we have bulldogs, we have shepherds, and we have poodles. Those are like the raindrops in our big overarching umbrella term of dog breeds. We have these types of dog breeds. Now with syllables, our big idea is syllable. We have closed syllables, R-controlled syllables, vowel team syllables, consonant LE syllables, and open syllables. Those are the 6 different types that make up our English language. Knowing the syllable or syllable type of a word is so important because they give us a clue. We're like amateur sleuths now figuring out these words. The syllable type will tell us what the vowel will do. It's not a guessing game. It's like a science. There's a rhyme and reason to this. If we can identify the syllable type, we will know what the vowel will say in a word and we can read that word. So let's look at these 2 words. Cap. Cap is a closed syllable type. We're going to learn that in a second. Cap is a closed syllable type, and in closed syllables, the vowels have the short sound. So there's no guessing game here. Ah, a, ah. It's cap. I know it's that ah sound because it's a closed syllable. Now here is the word cape. It's a VCE syllable type. This, in VCE syllables, the E is silent. It jumps over that consonant to make the vowel say its name. So it's not going to be ah, it's going to be a. I don't have to guess if it's cap or cape. I know this is a VCE syllable type, so I know that that vowel is going to have that long A sound, so I can read the word cape. Another example is shin and shine. Closed syllable, short vowel sound, VCE syllable, long vowel sound. No more guessing. These syllable types are what we are going to learn. Syllable types, again, I can't emphasize this enough, are super important because they help us figure out tricky words by knowing the vowel sound. Again, here's that cap and cape example. So let's get into it. Here is our first syllable type. We've all learned this. This is a review. It's the closed syllable. Close that door. Slam that door on that vowel. Closed syllables. Here's our good visual for bat. A closed syllable has only one vowel letter. All closed syllables will only have one vowel letter, and it must be closed in by one or more consonants. There doesn't need to be a consonant in front of the vowel. It just matters that there's consonants after the vowel that are closing the door to make the vowel have that short sound. The vowel can be closed in by one or more consonants. Here's that word bath. It doesn't just need to be closed in by one consonant. It could be closed in by many consonants. It just matters that there's one vowel closed in by one or more consonants, and the vowel will have that short sound. Which words in here are closed syllables? Let's look at them. Gush. Well, we have one vowel letter, let's label it, closed in by one or more consonants. We know this is a closed syllable type. This will have the short sound. Let's see. One vowel, closed in by one or more consonants, nothing coming after it. That's definitely a closed syllable. The word he. Here we have one vowel, but nothing is closing it in. Not a closed syllable. Break. Key thing here is break has two vowel letters. Even though it has a consonant closing them in, not a closed syllable because there's two vowels there. Some more. High. Vowel, but nothing closing it in. Nope. Vowel consonant. You see that VC pattern? Closed syllable. Two vowels here. Not a closed syllable. One vowel for the word cup. One consonant closing in. Yep, that is a closed syllable. In a closed syllable, the vowel sound is, what's it gonna be? Short. It's gonna be short. Short vowel sounds. Ah, eh, ah, Why does the vowel A, make the short sound in the word rat. Well, what type of syllable is it? It's a closed syllable. That's why it makes the short vowel sound. You have one vowel letter closed in by one or more consonants. That will have the short sound. Why does the vowel E make the short sound in the word fed? Why? Because it's a closed syllable. You have one vowel closed in by one or more consonants. This will have the short sound, fed. Why does the vowel I make the short sound in the word sit? What type of syllable is it? It's a closed syllable. One vowel closed in by one or more consonants. This has the short sound, sit. Syllable versus closed syllable. What's the difference? A syllable is that big umbrella term. There are 6 types of syllables. The syllable type tells us what the vowel sound in a word will be. A syllable is a word or part of a word with one vowel sound. A closed syllable is a type or a kind or a part. It is a type of syllable. It is the raindrop under the umbrella. If the umbrella was ice cream, a closed syllable is like a type of ice cream, maybe chocolate. A closed syllable has one vowel letter followed by one or more consonants, and the vowel sound will be short. If you have any questions about this, please call us, message us, text us, send us a letter through Pigeon. We are here for you. But first, before we go, I'll meet you back in our virtual classroom at my brother's house. Oh man, big brother, just because it's closed syllable day doesn't mean you can close the door on us. Okay, let's get back into our spot, everyone.
Welcome.
Thank you. I hope everyone enjoyed our basic reading skills day number 2 virtual PowerPoint. As usual, if you guys have any questions, email me, call me, send me a pigeon note, whatever you need to do. Now let's get into our activities. You'll have a few choices. As always, choose the activity that best suits you and your reading skills. I'm excited to see what you guys post. Have a lovely Monday. See you next week.